Yes.
Um, what were the aspects of our collaboration that stood apart? You would have worked with so many consulting firms. Uh, was there something that, because we continued for 3 years, about two and a half, 3 years, our journey together. So was there anything that stood apart?
Of course, I was waiting for this question, Tanveer, because when we decided to sort of get an external intervention and we were meeting with consultants, right? There was just so much English, which is a very, very consultancy thing, like just show you the world, give you these fancy presentations. And the first time we met you, we sort of connected and we knew what you're bringing to the table is very, very special. And I'll be very honest, I had neither worked with Acumen nor heard of Acumen in the past, right? And we were meeting a lot of large consulting firms. And then when we met you, a boutique, firm, I think what you brought to the table was so special. And in the first meeting, we knew we wanted to work with you because you were willing to partner. So you just did not bring, we've done this program for them, and we're going to tell them, we're going to sort of change it or tweak it for what you really need. You worked with us from scratch in creating something which was so relevant for our organization. And you know how complex our business is, different channels, different stakeholders, different ways of selling, sales, business development. For me to understand it was so difficult. So, for you guys to step in and then creating something so special, which has sort of become a guidebook for us, sort of sales Bible for us. And, we keep talking about it all the time as to, I keep quoting, the other day I was telling someone, you want to be a BMW or do you want to be Tata Motors? And then we did this whole persona mapping on the board. And in our recent strategy meet, we said, okay, pick 5 best dressed people. And what do you think? So all of this, it was so practical, so relatable, so relevant. It was nothing that you sort of learn and then you forget. So I think it is one of the most special partnerships for me because the way you guys gave all of your heart and soul in creating something for us, it was not just a project for you. It was something so meaningful, and I am forever grateful for whatever Acumen did for Excel.
बस कर पगली.
This is
Yeah,
all
you've
from my
stolen
heart.
my a lot of my words. Not done.
We didn't discuss this. You can choose your own words now, Richa.
Yeah,
No,
Richa.
but a lot is coming from heart. And it's, I would first say that it was never a commercial relationship, which means a lot. And Tanvir, you and I, when we spoke for the first time, I can't even forget, it was like as if we've been friends for like ages, connected so well on such, uncommon and small topics, not fancy big deals or big brands on your, presentation. Uh, for me, the most important part, whenever we, while creating the entire content or while analyzing why do we need it, what do we need, Shweta, Devang, none of you discussed regions, locations, processes. You discussed people. You named people, you named leaders and their teams, which shows the kind of connect and interest Acumen had right from the beginning. And again, what Priya said, that it takes a lot of time and effort to adapt and accept an external environment because you would be working with tens or hundreds of clients, right? For me, LIXIL is LIXIL and it is my company. For you, every engagement is important. So giving that kind of justice and having that kind of involvement talks about the interest and the genuineness with which Acumen works. And I think that is where it has clicked so well. I still get a lot of calls, that why don't you give us a chance? We will customize. But for me, that the fact that no, if I go back to Tanveer and Shweta and I ask for something, I will get a solution. That's the kind of confidence and relationship that I carry. And again, a lot of times the best part is that Devang and Shweta will come back and tell me, no, I don't think you should be doing this. This is better for your organization. So again, it's not that say yes to the client and move on and get done with the project. No. The actual intent of doing something great and actually moving the axis of the organization, which we did eventually, is a point that I would remember for Acumen. And I think these 25 years or 50 or 75 years to come, Acumen will continue with this DNA of theirs. This is your USP. This is where you differentiate across and cut across the edges with your industry or your likes and competitors. So that's what I would proudly and happily share about the relationship and experience with Acumen.
Thank you so much for that.